What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv, and tonight I'll go my AEW All In review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel because I'm on the road to 7K. Make sure you guys please run my video so I become YouTube partner. Follow my social media down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now AEW All In was a good show, and that's all I gotta say. There was some good moments, and there were some good moments that there were some good moments, and there were some good matches that I like, and there were some good matches I did not really care about. But we get to that in just a moment. All right, without further ado, let's get started on my AEW All In review and highlights. All right, it says when Paquette, Jeff, Jarrett, and RJ City kick off the 0 hour, Arca- uh, Ar- Arcady Ara interviewed Nigel McGuinness backstage where he said that the version of Bryan Danielson we will see the one with the back was against the wall. Nigel McGuinness said Bryan Danielson had awful timing in his time would run out. He hoped Good would see the end of Bryan Danielson's career if the clouds were clear. When A. Paquette interviewed WWE Hall of Famer Brie Garcia and Brie Bella before the match, putting Swerve Strickland against her husband, Bryan Danielson, Brie Bella said, while some of Swerve Strickland's words have once wanted to throw punches, she believed Bryan Danielson will give Swerve Strickland the karma he deserves. Brie Bella said she believed Bryan Danielson will walk out tonight, but it would be a beautiful way to end his career tonight if it somehow ended. Swerve Strickland signed a contract renewal with AEW on air. Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn hosted in the ring action by asking the crowd to give them a ha ha for the match tonight. Escobar, Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, and Tony Schiavone transitions into the opening match. All right, so we get the zero. So we start off with the 0 hour. Tommy Billington, Kip Sabian, Ricky Moreno, Kyle Fletcher, Axel Adriana, Leo Rush, Top Flight, Dante Martin, and Darius Martin, accompanied by Don Callis, defeated Jay Lethal, Stathamson, Anthony Ogogo, Arietta Davari, Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, and Mark Quinn, and Dark Order, John Silver and Alex Renault, accompanied by Evil Uno and Sanjay Dutt, Pinfall Far Splash for Dante Martin and from Dante Martin on Ariana Davari. All right, let's move on. AEW announced that they will be heading to Australia for the event Grand Slam on February 15th, 2025. 0 hour mixed tag team match. Tommaso, not Tommaso, Tamahori, Ashi, and Will Nightingale defeated Chris Statlander and Stokely halfway by pinfall. Didn't really care about that match. Alright, let's move on. Tony Schiavone interviewed Tony Khan and Dr. Martha Hart wishes Dr. Martha Hart wish good luck to the 2024 On Heart Foundation tournament finalists Mariah May and Bryan Danielson on their respective title matches tonight. AEW announced they would be returning to England alongside New Japan Pro Wrestling for the collab event Forbidden Door on August 24th, 2025. All right, so we get 0 hour. Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, Kajori Shibata, and the Ross Von Erich, and Marshall Von Erich, accompanied by Kevin Von Erich, defeated Brian Cage, Kant, and Toa Lona, and the Undisputed Kingdom, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett by pinfall. Final reckoning into a swanton on Taven. Brian Cage of Wanagi, and Undisputed Kingdom attacked the winners after the match, but Kevin Von Erich confronted them before the winner, and Kevin Von Erich locked in the Iron Claw on all members of the Cage of Wanagi and the Undisputed Kingdom. Saraya, Harley Cameron, and the entire Knight family appeared in the ring with Cameron asking everyone, the crowd to simmer down because was pissed. Saraya said that the show would not continue until she got the respect she deserved and help. Here comes the pain. Here comes the pain. The queen of Lyris, Jamie Hayter, made her AEW return and took out everyone in her sight from the Knight family before confronting Saraya. Jamie Hayter got Cameron and hit the Hayter Ray on Cameron to get a standing ovation in Wembley. All right, so live coverage. I'm sorry, Escobar, Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness, and Daddy Magic Mac Menard. Welcome the audience to the broadcast before transitioning to the open match. All right, so we get the AEW Trios Championship match, London Ladders match, the Patriarchy, Christian Cage, Killswitch, and Nick Wayne versus House of Black, Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King versus Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson, Austin Gunn, and Colton Gunn versus Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. This match was fun for what it was. It's his AEW second ever trip to Wembley began with Christian Cage running away from the ring as the House of Black, Bang Bang Gang, and Pac and Blackpool Combat Club brawl from inside the ring to ringside. After the brawl, Austin Gunn brought down Claudio Castagnoli off the ladder, but Pac attacked the youngest Gunn brother. After he laid out Pac, Brody King attacked both Juice Robinson and Colton Gunn, but Colton Gunn caught King with a dropkick while he was holding a ladder. Juice Robinson hit a cannonball on Chloe Castagnoli and Malachi Black caught both with a triangle moonsault before eating a top con girl from Buddy Matthews. But Pac responded by hitting the Sky Twister on everyone on the outside. The Guns attacked Pac and hit the Waza on Pac before asking the crowd to get the tables, which Juice Robinson obliged before Buddy Matthews took Juice Robinson down, allowing Brody King to take out the Guns with double lariats before hitting a top suicide dive on everyone on the outside. As everyone was laid out, Christian Cage returned to the ring and tried to climb the ladder, retrieve the titles, but Claudio Castagnoli and Brody King caught him and tossed Brian and Christian Cage onto everyone. Christian Cage then was attacked by all the part, participants in the ladder match. Mother Wayne tried to climb the ladder, but the gun shook the ladder to cause her to escape but that allowed Killswitch to hit a double choke slam on the Guns. Killswitch then went on a choke slam party on Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, Juice Robinson, and Buddy Matthews before hitting a choke slam on Malachi Black through a ladder. Killswitch tried to hit a choke slam on Brody King, Nick Wayne appeared and hit the Nick Wayne's world on Brody King through a table. Killswitch climbed the ladder, but Christian Cage told him to take away for him to get the titles. However, Will and Juice Robinson stopped them. Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black laid out Will Yuta and Juice Robinson before Brody King hit two stinker splashes on them and a cannonball on Will Yuta. The Guns then hit 310 to Yoma on Brody King. They tried to hit again on Claudio Castagnoli, but Claudio blocked it and laid out the Guns before he and Wheeler Yuta hit the giant swing slash drop kick combo on Juice Robinson, followed by Pac hitting the Black Arrow on Juice Robinson before Pac and Wheeler Yuta hit Tope to Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black to the outside. Claudio and Brody King climbed the ladder, but the Guns attacked them with chairs before getting two tables from under the ring. Claudio Castagnoli and Brody King climbed the ladder while having the Guns on their backs. Claudio Castagnoli and Brody King held onto each other to not fall. but the Guns used their weight to send them crashing into the two tables. Buddy Matthews took Juice Robinson outside of the ring before going at it with Nick Wayne. But Nick Wayne hit Wayne's World on Buddy Matthews. Nick Wayne tossed Malachi Black onto the ladder, but Malachi Black used the ropes to send the ladder right on Nick Wayne's head. Juice Robinson came back to the ring and got Malachi Black on the apron before Nick Wayne hit an insecurity kick and hit a Canadian short arm Malachi Black through a table on the outside. Juice Robinson pulled a giant ladder from under the ring and brought it into the ring to climb for the titles, but Christian Cage appeared and pushed the ladder to send Juice Robinson crashing into the top rope into his juices. Christian Cage then tossed a chair at Pac and hit a kill switch onto a chair before spraying hair spray on Will Yudo's face and stacking Will Yudo with a ladder while hitting a series of chair shots at Will Yudo. Juice Robinson brought two chairs and went into a chair fight with Christian Cage. Juice Robinson blocked Mother Wayne with a hairspray and tried to hit a move on Nick Wayne, but Killswitch sent Juice Robinson crashing into a table on the outside. Christian Cage climbed to the top, but Buddy Matthews intercepted and hit Killswitch on with a knee strike before tossing a ladder to his face. Buddy Matthews tried to climb the ladder, but Christian Cage caught him with a spear through a table. Killswitch got Christian Cage and pulled him to the top of the ladder, but Pac caught him at the top of the ladder and booted him the head before retrieving the title, giving him Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta the win. The winner in your new a the winner in your new AEW World Trios Champion, Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. This was a fun ladder match right here. All right, let's move on. So we get the AEW Women's Championship match. Tony Storm accompanied by Luther versus Mariah May. This was a good match, and I love the storytelling between Tony Storm and Mariah May. The feud between Tony Storm and Mariah May is a all time was one of the best all time feud going into AEW all time. So I enjoyed this match. The match began with the match began with the two former lovers engaging in a hockey fight to kick off. Tony Storm leaped over Mariah May, but Mariah May caught her with a shotgun dropkick before stomping her away in the corner. Mariah May and Tony Storm went into a vicious chop exchange before Tony Storm caught Mariah May with a snap DDT. Tony Storm hit a series of wishes, boot wash boot wash and went for the hip attack, but Mariah May evaded and hit a Morgan bomb on Tony Storm into the ringside floor. Luther then confronted Mariah May, but Mariah May responded by spitting right into Luther's face. Back in the ring, Mariah May got Tony Storm in and hit a spinning sidewalk slam on Tony Storm before hitting a running shotgun drop kick on Tony Storm. Mariah May got Tony Storm in the corner and hit a chop before hitting a Stratus Wanda on Tony Storm for a near fall. Mariah May locked in a butterfly lock on with Tony Storm. Tony Storm was able to escape the hold, but Mariah May responded with a vicious strike on Tony Storm. Mariah May went for another shotgun drop kick, but Tony Storm responded with a third press. Tony Storm tried to fight back, but Mariah May caught her with a vicious Sato suplex to send her to the outside. She continued, but hitting a bazooka knee on Tony Storm, kissing Nigel McGuinness in the forehead, hitting a shotgun drop kick on Luther on the outside, and even slapping her own mother at ringside. Tony Storm went back and hit a hip attack on Mariah May to send her to the barricade before hitting a vicious Storm Zero on Mariah May into the stairs, busting Mariah May open on her forehead. That was a brutal spot right there. Back in the ring, Tony Storm hit a series of punches on Mariah May's bloody forehead before hitting Mariah May with two hair veils. Tony Storm then hit a series of punches, but Mariah May responded by spitting Tony Storm in the face. Tony Storm responded with a slap before hitting a sky high on Mariah May for a near fall. Tony Storm got Mariah May on the apron, but Marion responded with a kick before hitting a diving shotgun drop kick on Tony Storm. Marion got up and hit a hip attack on Tony Storm, but she turned around and hit another hip attack on Tony Storm before connecting a third hip attack on Marion the third hip attack. Marlon Ray got on the corner and went for a fourth hip attack, but Tony Storm responded with a lariat and a suplex before hitting a hip attack and a Storm Zero to try to pick up the win. But Mariah May kick out to Nigel McGuinness. Nigel McGuinness excitement. Marime showed the middle finger to Tony Storm and started firing away with slaps at Tony Storm before they had a slap exchange, exchanging low blow and headbutts while referee RB Everest was distracted. Tony Storm faked Marime and went for Storm Zero, but Marime invaded and hit the Mayday on Storm Zero for a near fall. Marime tried to get the women's world title, but Luther got the title to stop Marime. Marime then got the shoe, but Tony Storm stomped her foot. Tony Storm was tempted to stab Marime with a shoe, but she threw the shoe. Marime responded with a jackknife cover before hitting two vicious knee strikes and hitting Storm Zero on Tony Storm to pick up the win. It's come home, and now Marime is AEW Women's World Champion. The winner and your new AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May. This was a good match, and I love this, and I love the feud between Mariah May and Tony Storm. Mariah May and Tony Storm is one of the by far one of the best all time feud going into AEW of all time. So I enjoyed this match. This match was good. All right, so we go to FTW Champion match. Chris Jericho, accompanied by Brian Keith and Big Bill, versus Hook. This match, um, this was like I did not really care for this match, but I'm glad Chris Jericho lost to Hook. Thank God, but I did not care about this match. The match began with Big Bill, Brian Keith, and Chris Jericho immediately attacking Hook in the center of the ring, attacking him in the corner with a series of corner splashes before Chris Jericho hit the code breaker on Hook, but Hook kicked out at one. Brian Keith went after Hook, but Hook caught him with a T-bone suplex before tossing Big Bill to the outside. Hook went after Jericho and by spiking him with a German suplex and a T-bone suplex, and Chris Jericho responded with a cross chop and a lion saw for a near fall. Jericho then brought two kendo sticks and a bunch of cricket balls to the ring, cricket bats to the ring, with to the ring, but Hook responded by slamming Chris Jericho with a back suplex onto the cricket ball. Hook then got a cricket bat and attacked Brian Keith and Big Bill before attacking Jericho with the cricket bat and hitting a bat assistant T-bone suplex. Brian Keith responded by hitting Hook with a trash can lid. Jericho then looked. Jericho then locked the walls of Jericho on Hook, but Hook rolled through and locked in the Boston Crab on Jericho, but Big Bill made the save before Jericho. Big Bill and Brian Keith continued to attack Hook at ringside, with Big Bill bringing the table up from under the ring. Before Brian Keith brought a barbed wire board, Hook tossed Big Bill into the ring post and hit a low blow on Brian Keith, but Chris Jericho attacked Hook on the outside by picking Hook's eyes before bringing him back in the ring and hitting a lariat on Hook. Jericho brought a trash can and cracked Hook with the trash can before going for the Judas effect, but Hook evaded and hit another T-bone suplex before taking off his eye patch and hitting a Northern Light suplex on Jericho. Hook went for the Red Drum, but Big Bill caught Hook. Jericho accidentally caught Big Bill with a pool stick, causing Big Bill to crash into the table. Brian Keith and Jericho continued to double team Hook, but Taz responded by catching Brian Keith with a Taz mission, allowing Hook to lock in the Red Drum for the submission win, regaining the FTW title. The winner and your new FTW champion, Hook. This match I did not really care about, but I'm glad Chris Jericho lost to Hook. Now Hook is Now Hook is now your new FTW champion. That's all I gotta say, even though I did not care about the match. All right, let's move on. So we get an AEW Tag Team Championship match. The Young Bucks, Matthew Jackson and Nicholas Jackson versus the acclaimed Mass Caster and Anthony Bones, accompanied by Billy Gunn versus FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler. And this was a pretty good tag team, yeah, pretty good tag team match right here. Pretty good. This was pretty good. Masscaster and Harwood began he match locking up with Harwood hitting a shoulder tackle, but Masscaster responded with a drop kick and an arm jack. The acclaimed FTR argued in the ring, but they both chased the Young Bucks before clotheslining them out of the ring. FTR and the acclaim then began to brawl, with Masscaster and Anthony Boss hitting a backbreaker slash neckbreaker combo. Nicholas Jackson then had a blind tag and attacked Wheeler before the Young Bucks hit a assistant slice spread on Wheeler and the see you in hell on Matt Catcher. But Matthew Jackson continued to attack Wheeler's back before locking in a headlock on Wheeler. The EVP went for a double super kick, but Wheeler evaded and tossed Matthew Jackson before hitting an uppercut on Nick Jackson. The Young Bucks blocked Wheeler from making the tag, but Wheeler responded by hitting a power slam on Nick Jackson. Anthony Bowen tagged in and took out both Jackson brothers before hitting the famouser on Matthew Jackson and a third kick on Nick Jackson for a near fall. Mascots and Anthony Bounce then got the EVPs before hitting the Sesame Timbers on the AEW Tag Team Champions. This pissed off Harwood, who hit a series of German suplexes on everyone on his side before hitting double German suplex on both Jackson brothers before hitting a suplex bridge soon Matt Jackson for a near fall. FTR went for a power and glory on Matthew Jackson, but Matt Jackson blocked. Anthony Bounce and Dax then hit the powerplex on Matt Jackson before Wheeler with for a splash, but Matthew Jackson blocked it. Mascasa was blocked from the elbow drop, but he was able to block Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson hit the Tigers on Dax Harwood before hitting a moonsault on the acclaim. Matt Jackson went for a tope, but FTR caught him with the shatter machine for a near fall, thanks to Nick pulling the referee out of the ring. After the Young Bucks clean house, Max Caster and Matt Jackson hit an EVP trigger on Dax, but Max Caster responded by him and Wheeler hitting the big rig on Jackson for a near fall, thanks to Anthony Bonds pushing Wheeler onto Dax Harwood. The Young Bucks then hit low blows on the claim, while the referee was distracted before hitting a series of super kicks on Wheeler and Anthony Bonds for their fall. Nicholas Jackson then brought the tag titles to the ring, but Billy Gunn responded by hitting the famous on Matt Jackson on the titles, allowing the claim to hit the mic drop on Matt Jackson to try to pick up the win. But Nick Jackson blocked the pin. Wheeler tossed the acclaim out of the ring before hitting the top onto the acclaim. Dax Harwood tried to fight off the Jackson brothers, but Nicholas Jackson hit Harwood with the titles before hitting Dax with the EVP trigger for the win. The winners and still your AEW Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, Matthew Jackson and Nicholas Jackson. This was a pretty good tag team match right here. After the match, the grilled young veterans James Drake and Zach Gibson confronted the Young Bucks before attacking FTR. The AEW tag team division saw the GYV coming now. It's time to grit your teeth. Okay, so we get the AEW World Championship number one contenders Casino Gauntlet match. This was a boring Casino Gauntlet match. I got bored watching this match. Orange Cassidy and AEW Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada kick off the match. Okada and Cassidy hug, but Okada face changed and immediately attacked his former Chaos stalemate. Okada went for the Rainmaker, but Cassidy blocked it, but putting his hands in his pocket, which led to Okada breaking the grip in disappointment. Okada and Cassidy ran the ropes before Cassidy hit a dropkick on, cause hit a dropkick and a Kaza draw on Okada for a near fall, but Okada responded with Flapjack. Entrant number 3 was revealed to be none other than AEW commentary and former Ring of Honor Pure Champion Nigel McGuinness. Nigel McGuinness made the beeline and immediately confronted Okada before exchanging strikes. Nigel McGuinness leaped over Okada and hit a vicious slap on Okada to the whirl of the London crowd. Nigel McGuinness took down Okada before catching um, catching catching Orange Cassidy, what they discussed later on Orange Cassidy before a near fall. Entry number 4 was Cassidy's fellow conglomeration stalemate Kyle O'Reilly, who immediately exchanged holds with Nigel McGuinness. Nigel McGuinness went for the teaser Tyler, but Kyle O'Reilly invade and drops Nigel McGuinness, hit a dragon screw on Okada and hit a kick on Nigel McGuinness for near fall. Kyle O'Reilly hit a dragon screw on Nigel McGuinness and went for disarmor on Okada, but Nigel McGuinness broke the hold by targeting Kyle O'Reilly's arm. Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly double team Nigel McGuinness, hitting a high low on Okada before entry number 5, who was revealed to be 2024 G1 Climax winner Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. immediately went after Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy with a neck twist before being confronted by Nigel McGuinness to the World of London crowd. Nigel McGuinness and Zack Sabre Jr. exchanged holds before exchanging strikes. Zack Sabre Jr. went for a backslide before transitioning into a high stack pin for a near fall. Okada took out Nigel McGuinness and immediately went at it with Zack Sabre Jr., but Okada hit a shoulder breaker on Zack Sabre Jr. before hitting a body slam and the flying elbow on Zack Sabre Jr. Okada showed his middle finger to Zack Sabre Jr., but Zack Sabre Jr. responded by locking Kyle O'Reilly and Okada in a double submission before the entrance number 6, Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong immediately hit a chop on Zack Sabre Jr. and started firing away with a backbreaker on everyone in his sight. Okada and Roger Strong double team on Kyle O'Reilly, but entry number 7 was revealed to be Mark Briscoe, who immediately went at it with Roger Strong and Okada. Mark Briscoe hit a tope on Okada while Kyle O'Reilly and Zack Sabre Jr. went at it inside the ring, but Kyle O'Reilly hit a back driver on Zack Sabre Jr., which Mark Briscoe followed up with a blockbuster on Zack Sabre Jr. before hitting a top cargo on Nigel McGuinness and Roderick Strong. Entrance number 8 was revealed to be none other than the former AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page, who immediately tossed Orange Cassidy on the apron and took down Kyle O'Reilly and Mark Briscoe inside the ring before tossing Okada and Zack Sabre Jr. on the apron and taking them to the outside. Orange Cassidy went for a crossbody on Page, but Page caught him with a fallaway slam before taking out everyone on the outside. Orange Cassidy went for the orange punch, but Page caught him with a dead eye for a near fall. Jeff Jarrett was the entrance and he brought his guitar before the match. Jeff Jarrett and Page immediately went at it inside the ring before throwing right hands to every entrant in the match before doing the Fargo strut. Jeff Jarrett continued to throw jabs at Hangman Adam Page, but Hangman Adam Page caught him and tossed Jeff Jarrett onto the pile. Karen Jarrett got on the apron, but Page caught her in the neck before coming to his stance. And then the crowd exploded. Entry number 10 was revealed to be the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, former WWE United States Champion, and the former WWE Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet, who immediately went for Hangman Adam Page before hitting a Tigers and a drop kick on Page. Ricochet then went at it with Kyle O'Reilly before hitting 619 on Kyle O'Reilly and kick on Mark Briscoe and diving Larry on Kyle O'Reilly. Ricochet got to the top rope and hit a shooting star press on everyone on the outside. I did not see this one coming, that Ricochet was going to be in AEW All In. I did not see this one coming. I did not predict this either. But I was happy to see Ricochet in AEW All In. But anyway, let me continue. Back in the ring, Ricochet and Page went at it on the top rope before the next entrance, which was revealed to be an injured Christian Cage. But Ricochet caught Christian Cage with a diving crossbody to the outside. But he was caught with a buckshot lariat from Page before Okada broke the pin. Okada and Page locked eyes after the disrespect before Okada hit a dropkick on Page. Page then hit a lariat on Okada and went for a buckshot, but Jeff Jarrett caught Page with the guitar in the head. Okada then hit the Rainmaker on Jeff Jarrett and went for the Rainmaker on Zack Sabre Jr., but Zack Sabre Jr. invaded and locked in a Juji gate before Orange Cassidy broke up the pin. Orange Cassidy and Zack Sabre Jr. exchanged pins before Orange Cassidy hit the Orange Punch, but Watcher Shaw caught him with the ends of Heart Attack. Mark Briscoe and Kyle O'Reilly tried to team against Nigel McGuinness, but Nigel McGuinness responded by hitting the Tower of London on the commemoration for a near fall. Um, Christian Cage caught Nigel McGuinness with a spear, but he was cut off by the next entrance. Luchasaurus caught Christian Cage, but used it as a trick to hit a chokeslam on Kyle O'Reilly before putting Christian Cage onto Kyle O'Reilly to pick up the win. The winner of the match, Christian Cage. The Casino Gauntlet match was boring, so Christian Cage is your winner. All right, let's move on. AEW American Champion match. MJF versus Will Ospreay. And this match right here, this was a good match. But I'm glad Will Ospreay won the title. Will Ospreay and MJF kick off the match by exchanging punches before MJF poke Will Ospreay's eyes. Will Ospreay then tossed MJF out of the ring before hitting a crossbody on MJF to the outside, which he immediately followed by hitting a Southgate special to the outside. Back in the ring, Will Ospreay went for the hidden blade, but MJF ducked and attacked Will Ospreay from behind before goggling his eyes. MJF attacked Will Ospreay on the outside before biting his head. Will Ospreay tried to fight back, but MJF responded by slamming Will Ospreay with a backdrop to the floor on the outside. Back in the ring, MJF had a sleeper hold on Will Ospreay, but Will Ospreay went for the Oz Cutter before exchanging pin with MJF. Will Ospreay went for the Poison Runner on MJF, but MJF reverses it and hit a powerbomb. Bad breaker on Will Ospreay for a near fall. Will Ospreay tried to fight back and go again for the Oz Cutter, but MJF pulled his hair down to block him before hitting the kangaroo kick on Will Ospreay. MJF then went for the heat seeker, but Will Ospreay pushes MJF onto his knee before catching him with the phenomenal form. Will Ospreay and MJF ran the ropes, but MJF caught Will Ospreay with an eye poke and did the Rick Rude taunt. However, Will Ospreay quickly responded by hitting the corkscrew kick on MJF for a near fall. Will Ospreay hit the Caldwell kick before hitting a standing sky twister on MJF for a near fall, leading to MJF to quickly roll out of the ring. Will Ospreay went for the Sasuke special again on MJF to the outside, but MJF caught him midair and hit a tombstone power driver on Will Ospreay on the ringside floor. MJF went for a moonsault on Will Ospreay to prove anyone can do a flip, but Will Ospreay evaded and caught MJF with a Spanish Fly. Will Ospreay then got MJF hanging on the top rope before hitting a hanging shooting star press on MJF for a near fall. Will Ospreay went for the Stormbreaker, but MJF reverses it by hitting a crossroads on Will Ospreay for a near fall. I know Cody Rhodes must have been watching that. Anyway, Will Ospreay hit the stun dog on MJF and followed up with an Oz Cutter for a near fall. But he quickly responded with a roundhouse kick and a thirst kick before hitting a double jump Oz Cutter for a near fall. Will Ospreay went again for the Stormbreaker, but MJF faked an injury before spiking Will Ospreay on his dome with a power driver for a near fall. MJF went for a brainbuster, but Will Ospreay responded with an inside cradle for MJF to block it. Will Ospreay's move and hit a rolling elbow on Will Ospreay. MJF went for another forearm strike, but Will Ospreay flipped to evade before catching MJF with the Stormbreaker for a near fall. Will Ospreay then pulled his elbow pad down and went for the hidden blade, but MJF rolled to the apron to evade Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay got on the apron and went for the ice cutter, but MJF evaded to send Will Ospreay crashing into the apron. MJF then got on the middle rope and hit Will Ospreay with the with the Panama Sunrise on Will Ospreay on the apron to send Will Ospreay crashing to the outside. MJF was hoping to get the count out win, but Will Ospreay got back into the ring at the count of 9. MJF tried to go for the hidden blade, but Will Ospreay dropped the mat before shouting the crowd, "Your boy is a bum." MJF went for the heat seeker, but Will Ospreay evaded and caught him on the apron with a thirst kick before hitting the ice cut on MJF onto the apron. Will Ospreay went for the hidden blade on MJF, but MJF dug to make Will Ospreay hit the hidden blade on a cameraman while the referee checked on the injured cameraman. MJF tried to hit Will Ospreay with the title, but Will Ospreay responded with a third kick. Will Ospreay went for the hidden blade, but MJF reverses it by blasting Will Ospreay with the title. Will Ospreay kicked out. MJF quickly responded with a brainbuster. Brainbuster on Will Ospreay for a near fall. MJF went for the hidden blade, but Will Ospreay dug before Will Ospreay pushed MJF into the referee. MJF then bit Will Ospreay in the head as the referee was down before going for the Tiger Driver 91, but Will Ospreay evaded before being caught with a low blow by MJF. MJF then got wrapped knocked, but a hoodie man attacked MJF and hit him with a fist. The masked man was revealed to be Daniel Garcia. MJF was lived by Daniel Garcia attacking him, but that allowed Will Ospreay to hit the hidden blade on MJF. Will Ospreay then picked MJF back up and finally did it. He got MJF and hit the Tiger Driver 91 on MJF to pick up the pinfall win, win and regain the AEW American Champion title. Christopher Daniels then give Will Ospreay the re re Kristen Reconstruct AEW International title. The winner and your new AEW International Champion Will Ospreay. This was a good match right here. All right, let's next match. We'll get the TBS Championship match. Mercedes Moné accompanied by Camille versus Dr. Britt Baker DMD. This was the worst match of the night. This match did not cook at all, and this was the worst match of the night. Dr. Britt Baker went for an armbar to begin the match, but Mercedes Moné caught her with a forearm before leaping over Dr. Britt Baker and hitting a dropkick. Dr. Britt Baker went for a lockjaw, but Mercedes Moné immediately went for a rope break before getting on Camille's shoulders to stay away from Britt Baker. Britt Baker got Mercedes Moné in the corner, but Mercedes Moné responded with a diving arm drag before going for another hold. But Dr. Britt Baker evaded and went for a lockjaw again until Mercedes Moné went for a pin. Mercedes Moné gained control of the match, but Dr. Britt Baker responded with a vicious thirst kick. Britt Baker went for the Panama Sunrise, but Camille shouted at Dr. Britt Baker for a distraction, allowing Mercedes Moné to pay homemade home for homemade to Roger Strong and hit a backbreaker on Dr. Britt Baker onto a steel cable on the top turnbuckle for a near fall. Mercedes Moné tossed Britt Baker onto Camille, allowing her to stump her while the referee was distracted. Back in the ring, Mercedes Moné hit a backbreaker on Dr. Britt Baker for another near fall. Britt Baker hit a series of jabs on Mercedes Moné, but Mercedes Moné responded by hitting a slingshot backbreaker on Dr. Britt Baker for a near fall. Mercedes Moné hit another slingshot backbreaker on Dr. Britt Baker before locking in a back stretch, but Dr. Britt Baker kicked Mercedes Moné in the head to break the hold. Britt Baker then hit a ripcord forearm before going for the Fisherman's neck breaker, but Britt Baker but Big Breaker's back gave out and it allowed Mercedes Moné to hit three Migos on Dr. Big Breaker for a near fall, which Mercedes Moné followed up with a double knee drop on Big Breaker's back. Mercedes Moné climbed to the top rope, but Dr. Big Breaker caught her with a forearm. Big Breaker went for a superplex, but Mercedes Moné caught her with the avalanche body slam to send Big Breaker crashed into the mat. Mercedes Moné went for a false splash, but Dr. Britt Baker blocked it with her knees. Britt Baker went for a curve stomp, but Mercedes Moné responded with a power bomb for a near fall. Mercedes Moné went for the moneymaker, but Britt Baker evaded and caught her with a diamond cutter for a near fall. Mercedes Moné went for the meteor, but Britt Baker evaded and hit a ripcord form a neck breaker and a sling blade and the fairy tale ending on Mercedes Moné to try to pick up the win. But Mercedes Moné kicked out. But Big Breaker out. Breaker got Breaker out on her glove and went for the light jaw on Mercedes Moné. But Mercedes Moné reverses it with a pin for a near fall before hitting a cross arm back breaker on Baker for a near fall. Mercedes Moné then got back. I'm sorry, Mercedes Moné then got Big Breaker and went for the Thunder driver, but Big Breaker reverses it with an air raid crush for a near fall. After Mercedes Moné stole the glove from Dr. Big Breaker, put back the glove and went for another air raid crush, but Mercedes Moné evaded. Mercedes Moné went for the moneymaker, but Dr. Big Breaker reversed it with a pin before she ate a backstabber from Mercedes Moné for a near fall. Mercedes Moné got on the top rope, but Big Breaker caught her with a third kick before Mercedes Moné went for another avalanche body slam, but Big Breaker reversed a midair with an avalanche collision cruise on Mercedes Moné, followed by the curse stomp for a near fall. Mercedes Moné tried to strike the referee with the belt to distract the referee, but that led to Big Breaker tossing the NJPW Strong Women's title on Camille and pretended to be hit, causing the referee to eject Camille from the match. Britt Baker tossed Mercedes Moné onto the middle turnbuckle before hitting a Panama Sunrise and a curse on Mercedes Moné to try to get the pin. But Mercedes Moné kicked out at her too. Britt Baker tried to lock in a lockjaw on Mercedes Moné, but Mercedes Moné bit Britt Baker's fingers to break the hold and tried to lock in the perfect pin for a near fall. Britt Baker went for a backslide on Mercedes Moné, but Mercedes Moné tossed Britt Baker onto the middle rope to send her right onto another knee to Dr. Big Breaker's back before hitting the moneymaker for the pinfall win and the title retain. The winner and still your TBS champion, Mercedes Moné. This was the worst match of the night. I did not really care about this match. Alright, let's move on. TNT Championship coffin match. Jack Perry versus Darby Allin. This was a decent match. Darby Allin immediately began with a choke suicide on Jack Perry to the outside before stabbing Jack Perry with a turn with a thumbtack in his face and hitting him with a diving dropkick. Darby Allin opened the coffin, but Jack Perry fought back before being dropped again by Darby Allin. Darby Allin then got the coffin and went for a toe on Perry, but Perry evaded to send Darby Allin crashing right into the coffin. Immediately responded by slamming Darby Allin into the coffin in the ring. Jack Perry hit a chop on Darby Allin before getting a black bag from under the ring. Perry revealed that it was real glass, but now it was time for him to make Darby Allin cry him a river. Jack Perry went for a powerbomb, but Darby Allin responded with a backdrop on Perry into the glass before diving onto Perry with a skateboard. Darby Allin climbed the top rope, but Perry sent Darby Allin crashing into the top turnbuckle after sweeping his leg. Perry then wrapped Darby Allin with a tape before tossing him to the barricade. Darby Allin tried to fight back by tossing Jack Perry onto the stairs before diving off the top rope with a senton while Darby Allin wrapped his hand with tape. Jack Perry kicked Darby Allin in the ribs to stop Darby Allin from pinning him, putting him in the coffin, and headed to the stage. But Darby Allin pulled his hair. Jack Perry got Darby Allin and hit a powerbomb on Darby Allin onto the stage. Jack Perry then grabs Darby Allin's belt and attacked Darby Allin with the belt. Hello? Yeah, I'm in the middle of the video. All right. Oh, where was I? It says Darion tried to fight back by tossing Jack Perry onto the stairs before diving off the top rope seated with a senton while still wrapped on his hand with tape. Jack Perry kicked Darby Allin in the ribs to stop Darby Allin from putting him in the coffin drop. Put him in the coffin and headed to the stage, but Darby Allin pulled his hair. Jack Perry got hit with a powerbomb on Darby Allin on the stage. Jack Perry then grabbed Darby Allin's belt and attacked Darby Allin with the belt before putting the belt on Darby Allin's leg, which he follows by tossing Darby Allin's foot, not for Darby Allin from the stage through the table. Jack Perry then tossed Darby Allin inside of the body bag and dragged him to the casket to try to put Darby Allin inside of the coffin, but Darby Allin popped his head from the body bag. Jack Perry responded by catching Darby Allin with a knee strike before closing the lid to win and retain and title retain. The winner and still your TNT champion, the winner and still your TNT champion, the scapegoat Jack Perry. This was a decent match. Sorry I had a phone call, but this match was decent. It says after the match, the Young Bucks, Matthew Jackson, Nicholas Jackson brought a gas tank and tried to light Darby Allin on fire, but then the lights went out. Then seeked and destroyed by metal 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 Melica rug across the ring, leading to the return of the icon Sting. Sting attacked the Jackson brothers before eating a chair shot from Jack Perry, but Sting ate that chair shot and made Jack Perry run away. Sting then hit a double scorpion death drop on the Jackson brothers before getting Darby Allin out of the coffin. I did not know that Sting was showing up, but we saw Sting today. Anyway, let's get the main event of the evening. Let's get the juicy part right here. We got the main event of the evening. We got the AEW World Champion versus career Swerve Strickland, accompanied by Prince Nana versus Bryan Danielson. This was a 5-star classic match. This match was really good. Hats off to Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland. Both Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland did their thing. This was a 5-star classic match, and I enjoyed this match for what it was. The main event of the show began with Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland locking up, with Bryan Danielson locking in a head scissors, but Bryan Danielson escaped. Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland hit chops on each other before Swerve Strickland hit a hip toss. Swerve Strickland went for a suplex, but Bryan Danielson reverses it midair with a knee strike before kicking Swerve Strickland's ribs. Swerve Strickland then sent Bryan Danielson to the outside with a catapult before going for a toe, but Bryan Danielson evaded before hitting Swerve Strickland with a springboard cannonball on Swerve Strickland. Back in the ring, Bryan Danielson hit a diving knee strike on Swerve Strickland before stomping his arm and hitting a chop on Swerve Strickland. Bryan Danielson had Swerve Strickland in the corner before flipping over Swerve Strickland, but Swerve Strickland caught him with a tilt to world backbreaker and a suplex on Bryan Danielson. Swerve Strickland targeted Bryan Danielson's knee, hitting a shotgun dropkick on Bryan Danielson's leg before wearing down Bryan Danielson's arm with a double knee drop on his left arm. And shout out to Brie Bella. She was there. She was there. She was there tonight. I did not notice it, but until I look at it, Brie Bella was there. All right, but anyway, so glad to see Brie Bella was there to support Bryan Danielson. But anyway, let me continue. Swerve Strickland climbed to the top rope, but Bryan Danielson chopped Swerve Strickland off the top rope in exchange strikes before locking in a rope assisted triangle choke. However, Swerve Strickland caught Bryan Danielson and swung Bryan Danielson onto the referee's head, landing, leading Swerve Strickland to hit a Death Valley driver on Bryan Danielson onto a bell, busting Bryan Danielson open. Bryan Danielson got in the ring, but Swerve Strickland hit a diving forearm on Bryan Danielson before hitting the gritty. Swerve Strickland teased hitting the yes stumps, but instead rolled Bryan Danielson to hit the stump right in front of Bryan Danielson's family in the honor of Bryan Danielson's children. Swerve Strickland continued to attack Bryan Danielson's open wounded before getting Bryan Danielson on the top rope and hit an avalanche Olympic slam. Swerve Strickland went for the swerve stomp, but Bryan Danielson evaded and locked in the Regal stretch on Swerve Strickland, but Swerve Strickland bit Bryan Danielson's arm to break the hold before hitting a rolling up kick, but Bryan Danielson responded with a vicious lariat on Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland went for an uppercut, but Bryan Danielson reverses it while with a backslide before hitting a running kick. Bryan Danielson then hit the yes drop kick on Swerve Strickland in the corner, but Swerve Strickland caught Bryan Danielson in midair with a rolling flatliner for a near fall. Bryan Danielson went for a victory roll, but Swerve Strickland evaded before going for a pin. However, Bryan Danielson evaded before hitting a target suplex on Swerve Strickland before tar- I'm sorry, target suplex on Swerve Strickland. Bryan Danielson then hit the yes kick on Swerve Strickland's chest before hitting a roundhouse kick on Swerve Strickland. Bryan Danielson continued to target Swerve Strickland's back before hitting an avalanche target suplex on Swerve Strickland for a near fall. Now it was time to kick Swerve Strickland's head in. Bryan Danielson hit the head stomp on Swerve Strickland before locking in the cattle molation in the center of the ring. But Swerve Strickland got on his feet and reversed the hold with the Verta backbreaker. This leads to the referee calling two doctors to check on Bryan Danielson, but Swerve Strickland chased the medical team away. Swerve Strickland got on the top rope and hit Bryan Danielson with the swerve stomp to try to pick up the win, but Bryan Danielson kicked out at two. Swerve Strickland was unfazed by Bryan Danielson firing back and hit two house calls on Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson tried to reach to his family, but Swerve Strickland responded by hitting a third and final house call to try to pick up the win. But Bryan Danielson moved his shoulders to kick out as the crowd exploded. Swerve Strickland was live and he continued to hit the yes kicks on Bryan Danielson, but Swerve Strickland killed the man and awakened the dragon. Bryan Danielson hit vicious slaps and hit a series of kicks before locking in a triangle choke before he transitioning to a shoulder capture capture suplex on Swerve Strickland. Bryan Danielson got back up and hit a bazooka knee, but Swerve Strickland brushed it right off before hitting a fourth house call. Swerve Strickland picked Bryan Danielson back up and hit the JNL driver on Bryan Danielson to try to get the win, but Bryan Danielson was kicked out and the crowd and Bryan Danielson's family roared. Swerve Strickland got up and started taunting the yes chant, but Hangman Adam Page appeared to attack Prince Nana. An army of security guards swarmed Page, which allowed Strickland to get distracted, allowing Bryan Danielson to hit a bazooka knee for a near fall. Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland got in a Gurgo Rome lock up while exchanging strikes, but Swerve Strickland responded with two headbutts. Swerve Strickland continued to lay in the strikes, but Bryan Danielson hit another bazooka knee on Swerve Strickland to rock his head. Bryan Danielson then hit a bazooka knee on the back of Swerve Strickland's neck before locking in the bell. Swerve Strickland broke the grip, but Bryan Danielson snapped Swerve Strickland's arm before locking in the brutalizer on Swerve Strickland with nowhere to go. With nowhere to go, Swerve Strickland tapped out to the crowd to crown Bryan Danielson the AEW World Title with his fellow Dragon Gate USA comrade, his fellow Blackpool Combat Club stalemates Willa Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli on his family, the American Dragon, still taught to end the broadcast. The winner and your new AEW World Champion Bryan Danielson. This was a 5-star 5-star classic match. These two, Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland, put on a 5-star classic match, and I enjoyed this match. Swerve Strickland lost the AEW World Title to Bryan Danielson, but like I said it earlier, hats off to Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland. They both did their thing. They both killed it, and they both delivered a 5-star classic match. This was really really good. And anyway, AEW All In goes off the air. All right, let me give my honest opinion what I think about AEW All In. AEW All In was a good show, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. There were some good moments, and there were some good matches that I liked, but there were some matches that I did not really care about. That's all I gotta say. But shouts to Brie Bella for being there to support Bryan Danielson, and shouts to AEW All In. The crowd itself was electrifying, was going crazy. That Ricochet showed up to AEW All In. The crowd went crazy, and and the worst match of the night goes to Mercedes Monet versus Dr. Britt Baker DMD for the TBS champion, and and that's all I gotta say. But I'll put the main event match between Bryan Danielson and Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Champion in first place. Oh yeah, Mariah May versus Tony Storm for the AEW Women's Champion second place. The um that came in second place by itself. Mariah May and Tony Storm is by far one of the best all time feud going into AEW. Mariah May and Tony Storm know how to tell a story, and that's all I gotta say. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my AEW All In review on highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what your thoughts on AEW All In because it was a good show. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel because I'm on the road to 7K. And thank you guys so much for coming to my 10-hour stream that I did yesterday. I had lots of fun. I got back-to-back wins with Smith, with my boy Smitty. Shout out to my boy Smitty SOE and his friends. Shout out to them. And I got some wins with Ash Ketchum, Disco, Title Rob, and Pitbull. Shout out to Ash Ketchum. And shout out to everybody that came in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to everybody that came in my 10-hour stream yesterday. But I like playing with Antisocial Gamer, Miss Pixie, Cat Queen 16, Mama Mia Cash. Shout out to you. I love playing with her, and I like playing with Miss Angel. Miss Angel is a lovely content creator as well. But anyway, I'm gonna go get up out of here. I'm about to go relax, and I'm about to premiere this video at 4 o'clock a.m. Standard Time Eastern Time. So make sure you guys be there for my AEW All In be at my upcoming world premiere for my AEW All In review and highlights. So make sure you guys be there. And that's all I gotta say. But I will make a YouTube short video next just to let you guys know I'm gonna have an upcoming world premiere for my AEW All In review and I'm gonna have a YouTube short video. Just give you guys my big just like oh, well, I can't talk right. I'm gonna make a YouTube short video by letting you guys know I'm gonna have an upcoming world premiere for my AEW All In review and highlights. That's coming up next after this video. Have a great Sunday. Stay safe and all. Stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE Raw review and highlights. So stay tuned and stay locked in. That's all I gotta say from here. Without further ado, when it comes to me watching real professional wrestling, I take my time by watching the show and analyzing about what happened from start to finish. And that's all I gotta say. Because at the end of the day, it's just too sweet. And I'm out of here. Gang, have a great evening, have a great afternoon, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for not my AEW. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my WWE Raw review and highlights, so you guys will not miss that video. So, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and let them know that I'm pushing for that 3K watch hours. I'm pushing for that YouTube partner, so I get monetized for the very first time on YouTube. That's all I gotta say because I work hard. I am the best supporter on YouTube and I just love supporting people. Make sure you guys watch my videos, and that's all I gotta say. And I'll see you guys later. Have a great Sunday, and I'm out of here. Too sweet gang.